When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
We are back, episode 7, Game of Thrones, Justified, The Americans. We're getting close. One episode away from closing out season 2 of all three of these shows. 2 Game of Thrones, 4 Justified, 3 Americans will be tonight's thing. As of right now, I owe an apology to Justified. Holy shit, the show is totally changed what I thought it was. Mark, I haven't seen you all day yet. How are you? How was your viewing experience?
It was very good. Again, last week, very angry at Matt because of the Game of Thrones episode spreading that thing. It mainly because getting to episode 6. I'm like, shit, this is amazing. I may or may not have watched this episode twice already because I didn't really feel like stopping last week. And yeah, as we were talking, backstage before we started, these other 2 shows are really picking up.
Yeah, they are 100%. Again, as somebody that has not seen 2 of these, I'm week by week. I have no idea what I'm going to get, and let me tell you, my mood has changed. Matt, how are you? How was your viewing experience?
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's at the end of the week. We get to come together and do this. Tired, but once I hear that theme song go, man, it gets me going. I'm excited to talk about some TV, and we got some good stuff to talk about this week.
It gets the people going, that's for sure. Okay, first episode. Since no one asked me how I was, but it's fine, Matt. Normally that's your job. You're falling asleep on your job. It's not a big deal. Let's just hop into The Americans.
All right, we'll jump into episode 8, New Car. Philip and Elizabeth both find themselves faced with painful turns in their various missions, and Stan fights to gain access to an American military program that could give him the upper hand in his battle of wills with Oleg. That was a long sentence. Oh, yeah. So, This episode, a couple of things happen.
He gets a new car.
Yeah. She wasn't too excited to see that, but I guess some things don't change.
Yeah, the more things change, the more they stay exactly the fucking same. He can't win. He just can't win. Probably shouldn't have bought the car, to be honest with. But
usually you should probably talk to your wife when you buy a car, just a little bit. But
I said, what in the 1980s is this shit? Going to buy a car without running it by my wife? That would be hilarious.
And it's not exactly
what is it with men in our shows?
Vehicle.
What is it with men in the shows just pulling up with cars that they did not get approved by their?
We have a lot of men in these shows coming to their midlife crisis period.
Listen, Don could get away with it because they were rich. All right, Betty knew listen, nothing's gonna happen. He was already a millionaire by that point. He's all good. I'm not sure what Phil's excuse was, but Don, he was right.
What else we got this episode?
Crazy accent, crazy wife, and trying to play house together is just one of them.
We definitely established that Cody's is not like Martha.
I hate Martha.
Yeah, because Martha's talking about, I think, trying to go again to leave the work or whatever. So Philip, because she doesn't want to keep giving him information because she's friends with all these people at work. She doesn't want to get him in trouble. So then Philip goes and edits a tape to make it sound like they're saying horrible things about her. But
it was edited?
but he's able to calm
they
her
say
down.
This all the time? Is this how they talk all the time? Yes, all the time. I think you're
and he doesn't even have to play the episode.
People think AI is fucking fake, man. Like, man, people think, it's weird that people are getting tricked by AI. Like, it's weird that people were once tricked by this.
Yeah, I mean the Russian spies that are implanted in America right now, it's got to be so much easier for them to do stuff.
Well, I mean, I think one of the biggest things, right, in this episode, isn't this the is it the Russian girl that
she goes and she tries to kill Beecher, which she tries to trank him, which she does trank him, but they kind of fight and he tranks her too. And it's a true race of who wakes up first, and she loses that race. But Beecher's not a bad guy. He just ties her up and calls Elizabeth to come get her, because they still need him. They can all work together, except Lucia not a fan of that plan.
Oh yeah, and Elizabeth ends up letting her because she knows the girl won't stop trying.
She won't stop, and they need him. The mission above all else.
Another pretty girl bites the dust. Gone. Can't do it. So Elizabeth drops the gun. She's like, sorry, fuck. Like, you or you. I'm gonna pick. I have to pick the other one. So,
oh yeah,
say lovey.
Philip hears and he's like, "Oh no, we got to go get him." And she's like, "No, I was there. I watched him do it." And he's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I can confirm. Don't need to worry. She is gone. We watched a show on this channel, True Detective season 4. Jodie Foster. Yeah. When she tried to be with a man, it was repelling. Let me tell you, Philip trying to kiss Martha, he looks like he is in serious pain. He is in severe pain. Listen, he should just tell her point blank, if you switch departments, we're done. I can't. The only reason I'm with your crazy fucking ass is because you're in the one you're in. I mean, you leave.
Sometimes he sleeps over there, and she's already talked about wanting to get a gun, so he still needs to be somewhat careful. She would definitely be one to shoot this guy if he said that stuff to
her. Martha does work with Stan because Stan wants all the files from the meeting that was supposed to be taking place, but there was also that hotel death that happened. Yeah, which Martha points out. That was the same time as this. She's like, give me all of it. Every bit of it, give me all of it at once. So I found our season 2 the case or whatever that's going to probably conclude by the end of this is looking into that situation. Also, can we talk about the dick measuring contest that is happening currently with Stan and the Russian guy that just keeps it happens over the course of these 3 episodes, but you think that you can just threaten her and I'm gonna just be okay with it? And then he's fucking her at night and Stan's just now the sloppy seconds on the side and
I mean, really, how much trouble would Stan get if he just arrests this guy or takes him out back and puts one in his head like he did the other guy? I mean, he's a Russian dude.
He's already done it once.
Yeah, I'm sure that the U.S. can just make up some sort of excuse or something. Make it look like an accident.
And then they meet that. I think the biggest thing that happens is they find that guy in the woods with the truck.
Yeah, because they're going to use his truck to get into the military base and get some intel and stuff.
Just arguing whether to leave him or not leave him, and
we see Philip trying to hey, we don't necessarily have to kill this person. Elizabeth's like, It'll be a lot easier if we do.
We should just put a bullet in him. I'm gonna be honest.
You don't understand. I got an extra bullet. Like I couldn't. This one could have been the chamber. I used one. Like they'll all fit like in the magazine.
This extra bullet is cheaper than the duct tape we'd have to use to tie him up over.
Let me tell you, if you think that Raylan from Justified wants to pull out his gun and kill anybody, Elizabeth is 16 times more. She's like, we could fucking kill him right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, can we? Did you kill a guy? Maybe. Yeah, I did do that.
Yeah.
Damn it, Elizabeth. Yeah, she's just like, and Philip's like, God damn it, can we just not kill everybody? What's the fun in that?
But see, now Philip's even more whiny about it because he has the meeting with the handler and they find out that submarine information that they got for him earlier in the season was actually fake information planted by the U.S. government, and it went to a Russian submarine, and 160 Russian sailors died. So Philip's kind of feeling a little bit of guilt over that, but it's part of the job.
Yeah, part of the job.
I think. Oh yeah, we got a bad part of the episode this week is Henry has been breaking into his neighbor's house to play video games and falls asleep while playing video games as the neighbors come home from their vacation and gets caught. So the spy skills kind of skip a generation.
Like, hey, we got Russian spy. We're doing all this stuff. People are dying, murdering. Oh, let's do our Leave It to Beaver moment. Now, son, you can't do that. Like,
he does give a great speech, though, that kind of gets him out of trouble with it, I think. But yeah, that was just something in the episode they threw in there.
Yep. I think that's mainly the main crux of it. I like the episode overall.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, the Americans this season has kind of just been chugging along. I feel like it's not going as fast as it was in the first season, but I mean, they're still doing a lot of stuff. I mean, we still got a lot of stuff going on. So
yeah, definitely not as fast as last season, but still good. Okay.
All right. Episode 9, Marital Eagle. Philip and Elizabeth's long-planned mission turns ugly, impacting each of them in different ways. Stan digs in deeper at work as his personal life continues to unravel. So I think like the biggest news of this episode is that Stan's wife is leaving him because she may have had an affair, even though he's also having an affair. But I think that's kind of like the biggest thing that happened in this episode.
well, I mean, she said she was thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it.
Which in Stan's mind, that's the same thing.
I'm telling you about it because like I'm a good person about it, which is the fucking weird.
I support it.
It's so
I support
weird.
it.
So weird. I'm with Stan.
That's crazy though. That she's like thinking of having an affair, and Stan gets so upset as he's been actively having an affair for like months now.
Wait, you're me? Emotionally unavailable Stan? I was like, wasn't this season 1 when it was Alice? Wild.
Yeah. Like, I guess the other big thing is that they do the mission this episode. They do get onto the military base using that truck. Philip's able to get some nice pictures and stuff, but turns a little sour. Philip has to kill like 3 American soldiers, and I think Elizabeth kills a guy too.
She's probably pissed that she only got to kill 1. You got to kill 3. That's it. When we get home, I'm killing 3 other people. I'm telling you.
And then they go to like untie the truck driver, and I think the truck driver died too.
I don't know how he died.
I guess being left out in I don't think it's like winter or anything, but I don't know. Maybe he had like a medical condition or something. Who knows?
He had a
You want to talk
on. Like, it wasn't like he froze out there. It was like 8 hours. Like,
maybe they shoved like a gag down his throat, like A Few Good Men or something, and he like just suffocated on that.
like Christopher and Paulie were out in the woods longer than he was.
That's true.
Their anti-church thing got really funny this week. This episode especially. Listen, I may be on Philip's side. If I send my kid to a church thing of any kind, and hell, kid's been saving her money, doing whatever, has $600 cash. One, my kids would never have that amount of money because they would blow it on 25-cent things any day. But the fact that they would save that and a church accepts $600 from a child, I'm gonna go into that church and whoop someone's ass. Huh?
We thought that you knew about it.
The fuck I did. You called me immediately.
Accepted it otherwise.
I would have beat his ass with a Bible. I promise you that. Like, and
I thought for sure that Philip was going to beat his ass.
And then Philip has a rage moment of ripping up the Bible. Why? Because it told you so. Because this is you get this respect, but not us. Like, I'm like,
Yeah. Philip's really on one this episode. He's mad at his family.
Hates Jesus. Hates Jesus.
He's mad at the Jesus people. He's mad at Martha. He plays her that tape for no reason, just because he's upset and he wants her to be mad too. Real bad guy behavior from Philip this episode, I gotta say.
Then his daughter wakes up and goes, like at 1 o'clock in the morning, it's like, mop the floors, clean the thing, blah, blah. Well, I have school tomorrow. Sometimes being a parent, blah, blah. You guys are never home. What the fuck are you talking about? Mom, I haven't seen you pick up a dish in like months. Like, what are we talking about? Besides when you and Dad are mad at each other and decide to do dishes together like weirdos. Like, but yeah, sometimes being a parent's just not fun. Mop the floors, clean the thing. All right,
you don't know how easy you get it.
Then the head of whatever sector of the Russians and the boss of
Nina's boss, Stan's boss, they kind of meet up because I guess Stan's boss
what
is
the
getting in
fuck
trouble.
are we doing? Who are these people? Where are they hiding? Blah blah blah. Both people have met with both of the heads in the same season, and we're like, don't really know who these Russians are. You clearly know who the fuck they are. You're having breakfast.
The people working at the embassy are.
I mean, like they
give it a
both have titles. I mean, they know who each other are.
That's the problem. Who could be behind this? It could not be the Russians in the embassy, right?
Well, he knows they're bad, but he needs their help to like protect his job. Be like, hey, if you just say that it's okay that we killed your guy, so that way I don't lose my job. Otherwise, I'm going to make your life living hell. And I'm going to take down this whole embassy with me.
And then Stan's like having this personal, like having intense meetings with all these people that we've met, like of the Russians. Like, they're going to come for you, and I need to know these things and see what is. I don't feel comfortable with it. That's the whole point. You're not going to feel comfortable about this.
Yeah, I mean, we covered. I mean, it was a good episode, I thought, but yeah, it's pretty much this whole season has just been pretty much consistently on course.
I do want to bring up something about the priest.
Yeah,
does he have the worst hairdo of anybody of any show we've ever talked about?
I mean, some might argue that Boyd's hair and Justified is starting to get a little out there too.
Listen,
somebody in Oz had to have that worst hair.
I don't know. It's like he's doing like the Carrot Top, but he also didn't want to commit to it. Like, listen, I if I was Philip, I would have beat up the guy because like he doesn't own a fucking comb. Like it was bothering me like the whole time.
Man, I hope that actor's not watching this with the same haircut right now. We're like, What did I do to Mark?
It's terrible. Like, try something else. I'm also amazed that guy just couldn't see murder like 5 inches from his face. He's just telling Philip about.
He was going to write him a check and everything. I'm sure he probably doesn't get a whole lot of people in there walking in there about to kick his ass.
Philip standing that close and goes, "Do you believe that?" I do. Like Philip killed him. Like the guy that's still alive.
Show up in one of his disguises, because then he definitely would have got his ass beat.
Like that dude's meeting Jesus. Like the minute this, like he's like this close, and that guy. Not even if he disagrees with him at the point. The fact that he answered the way he did and looked this like fucking condescending, Philip should have murdered that fucker.
Standing there nose to nose with him with crazy eyes, wearing black leather gloves. I'm like, how did that guy think he was walking out of that room alive?
I mean, he had Jesus on his side.
I think Baylor trusted the gods too, and he got a hole in the head. So I don't know what the hell.
But it's like
right,
one.
last episode. Go ahead, Matt.
Yusuf. A new mission with international stakes has Philip calling on Annalise for assistance, just as an old foe returns to DC with a vendetta. And Stan makes a discovery that could put the FBI hot on the trail of illegals.
I just wanted to point out this family that has been having awkwardly sex moments in front of their kids, like a weird 69 position that has not been discovered. For them to start fucking at the table is really just some of the boldest shit possible that you could possibly do. Your daughter comes down those stairs. What do you explain then? There's no privacy. There's no door shut. You decided to do this right now. That's on you now.
There's an 8 o'clock curfew. You got to be in your room.
They shouldn't have been surprised that their daughter tried to find Jesus.
Mo, I'm trying to find anything. I'm trying to bleach my eyeballs. I think the big thing we kind of missed over the last 2 episodes, by the way, I think is Philip trying to recruit that girl into that blonde girl.
Like, yeah, they've used her before this season, where she's like she's like,
she gets used this episode, and she is not happy about said used.
Yeah. I mean, Elizabeth's not happy either, because she's like, I can do that job easily. But I guess Philip's like, I want you to take a break. I'm just like,
stop taking dick, Elizabeth. I don't want you to fuck other people. I just want to fuck you.
I recruited this other blonde lady so you wouldn't have to take so many dicks.
You want me to be an animal here? You don't want me to be an animal. You wish you were getting fucked by him. You want me to only fuck you. Decide, woman, please.
Philip had to find a body to get rid of to like keep her out of that room.
Facts. Wild timing though. But yeah, she ends up sleeping with the guy.
Yep, the diplomat guy.
And she goes to fucking town and wants to kill Philip for it.
Yeah, but apparently she didn't like being used like that after the fact. Who knew?
In the meantime, she looked like she was having a damn good time. Just hold down the record.
She thinks she's with Philip because she's his contact, so he's been nurturing that relationship. And now you got me going out here having sex with this other guy. Not a big fan. Not a big fan.
I could see where I misstepped on
a guy in a swimming pool at the same time, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that sequence is pretty cool in this episode. Well, while she's getting busy, right?
Yeah.
With him,
and then she's
Elizabeth,
the guy's boss. So
Elizabeth's getting to do exactly what she loves to do.
So like,
besides have sex.
You made it up to me. I can't have sex with that guy, but I get to kill his boss.
Yeah. Thanks, hon.
And I get to do it in a bathing suit. That's a win-win right there.
Boom, boom. Less clothes, the better. Also, the fucking weird Russian meetup with Stan's boss and the NBC guy. And like, yeah, we'll agree to the publicity of who got killed.
We took care of it for you.
I was like, in the fucking snow. What is this? Like a fucking 1940s, like not criminal. Like it's
like
gotta be the Russians.
Russia.
It's gotta be the Russians. But they come to a meeting and agreement.
Yeah, so Stan's boss, his job is now safe, apparently. So we don't have to worry about Stan getting a new boss.
Nina is still banging the one guy, enjoying their life together.
Yeah.
I'm not sold.
You're what?
Nina's playing every single side, every single angle.
She plays two instruments very well. She just knows. She knows how to move both skin flutes the correct way, apparently. Because she's got both of these men just eating out of the palm of her hand.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna run the embassy. She's gonna be running the embassy at some point. I don't know when it's gonna happen. Like she's gonna solve the Cold War herself. Like it's gonna end on the heads of Nina.
By season 3, she's gonna be in the White House with Reagan.
Yeah. She got Stan being a little puppy dog, like he was just getting railed over it. Like, and you just you're the most clueless FBI agent I've ever seen.
And then we get Beecher's back, and he's not happy. I guess he's not happy that the mission ended up with a bunch of Americans getting killed. So now he's going after them, even though, I mean, largely that was kind of his fault. But, he can't look at it that way.
Beecher's gonna settle some accounts, and gotta say I was impressed. Like I really like where that's going. Like his involvement in the season is like just the perfect wild card into this whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Beecher, why do you have a swastika on your ass?
He's probably got it covered up with the sickle and the hammer now. But yeah, he kills out like the KGB communications officer guy that they have in the basement somewhere, who the one that kind of relays the messages to everyone. So now he's kind of playing around with his stuff, and I guess he gets figures out where the handler is. I think she's the one that answers the phone at her place. So now I guess he's going to be tracking down people and trying to get some stuff. So that's going to be cool as we get to these last few episodes.
And we did speak about Stan. As it looks like Stan's getting closer, and he at least because he's thinking that Oleg is possibly either the guy they met up with, or he could have killed that family. But he also met up with that son, try to figure out like what he might have seen or like their secrets or whatever. And like not really sure if he's zeroing in if there's like spies or not. Or actually, I feel like he did. I think he knows they're spies because of the briefcase thing. But
yeah, that was crazy too. He's got this family's all this stuff on the table. He's searching through it, and then like a couple scenes later, his boss comes in and is like, "Oh yeah, this is a spy briefcase. Look right here." It's like, "Oh, okay." You thought I would have discovered that, but hey, I guess you needed a win.
Pretty solid episode though.
Yeah. It's nice. It's gearing up for a hopefully interesting last few episodes here.
Also, Paige isn't going to summer camp. That's not happening.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go to the Bible camp.
Something came up.
She's
the priest almost got raptured.
Summer, just snoop on her parents some more.
Yeah, the priest almost got raptured, so we don't really know what's going to happen. What happened to the priest? He saw Jesus. He met Jesus. All right. Time to go. Let's fucking
Harlan County. Starting episode 7, Save My Love. After Winona realizes that Raylan didn't recover her counterfeit $100 bill from the bank robbery, she drops another bombshell on him. Meanwhile, the coal mine offers Boyd a new job more suited towards his skills.
So, this is the one that's still goofy, right? Because is this the courthouse?
Yeah, this is largely in the courthouse. Yeah. where they need to get the money back into the evidence.
We don't got Mags in this one. Like,
No, she's not in this episode.
Yeah, that's why this one is okay. This is very similar to the other one that was previous, the bank heist stuff. Situations happen in the courthouse, and they're looking into it. And Raylan's, what's her name? What's his ex's name?
Winona.
Fucking hell, I forget that every time. What a dumb fucking name to name a character, but whatever. Winona there's this back and forth that she took the $100 bills, which I sat on this show last week. I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's a $100 bill. Like, they're not going to fucking, pop, 20 years. Oh, we're going to look into it. Who had it? We go down to it. Oh, well, that's been back in the 80s. Let's go check it out. They open the thing, empty. Fucking hell, how's it empty? Oh, fucking Winona took the fucking $200,000.
It's like, yeah,
bitch, they knew
it all.
bitch, when they knew $100 popped, you're gonna take all of it, every bit of it. It never got turned over. They end up stealing it, so now they're just investigating. While Raylan is just like, well, fuck, I know who took this money. This sucks.
Well,
and then there's a whole court case going on where like rival families, and there's a bomb threat that gets. It's such a goofy fucking episode.
Because now Boyd is actually working. The coal mine executives and stuff put him on a security detail, since that's better for his skills. So he's actually now collided with Raylan's story a little bit. So he's there at the courthouse too. They have a nice little moment where Raylan's supposed to be sweeping the courtroom, make sure that he traps the boys. Like, as someone with some experience about planting some explosive, but I can kind of show you where I might have put them.
And like they try to do this tense thing. Raylan's trying to get to Winona's purse, and then there's a bomb threat that goes on. So they're looking, and then all of a sudden, the bomb squad's about to get to the purse, and then there's a gun out in the truck bed with nobody in it. So they end up taking them in, and like it's not jail. I think one of the dumbest scenes is when Winona is returning the money. Raylan is standing like by the evidence. He and his boss walks down the thing. And Raylan, what's going on? Winona's just for putting something into the thing. Bye. And they all walk out, and like they don't speak of it, but clearly now he knows. But I'm just like, the fuck's the point of this episode? Because I know, like, he admits that she's like, and it starts with her like him ducking her calls, right? He's like, you've been ducking my calls and everything like that, and it's like, or is that the next step?
I think that's the next one. Yeah, that's after he like breaks the law to help kind of cover stuff.
Yeah, it's just so stupid. Just a stupid episode.
I think it's got some fun bits, but yeah, overall, it's not as good as the other ones we had, Colin.
I mean, if you had any problem with season one-offs, and you're okay with this episode, you're just Mark. I'm just going to let you know, if you had a problem with the previous season and you're okay with this one, you're a contradiction asshole. I just want to let you know.
I mean, I don't think that's the case, because like the rat race in itself of like, are they going to get the money back in the closet is kind of fun, and also this is one of those things of like, this at least has a bit of a through line, and it actually affects things going forward. Like, there's something to that.
Yeah. Especially
since, I was really pulling for this, Winona, Raylan thing going on. Now I'm not 100% sure, because I honestly, this is the beginning of, Winona kind of sucking, and then now we're going to get into more instances of her sucking.
Oh goodness. This episode also has Gary decides to, after his previous experience with Wynn Duffy, was like, I'm going to give that Wynn Duffy guy another try. I have this racehorse you might be interested in investing in. But yeah. Yeah, no, I liked it. We got the judge came back and everything, so it's like it builds the world
Without
again.
his fucking pants on yet again.
Which
Well,
we
why
already
this-
established.
You got to think.
I don't know why this is a trope, but it really needs to end. Like, I don't get it.
I mean, if you had a job where you got to wear a robe all day, would you wear pants?
When I walked out of the courtroom, yes, I would put it on. I wouldn't
Well, that was
walk
the
around.
bomb threat. He had to.
I don't give
leave
a
in
shit.
hurry.
You know how easy it is to put pants on? Real fucking easy. You know how easy to put a robe on? Even easier.
Well, he's gonna look ridiculous as in his robe.
We're not
like,
doing this, guys.
I
We're
mean,
not
if
doing this. We're
somebody's
not
targeting a
justifying
judge,
his
you don't want to leave
actions.
the building dressed as a judge.
You guys are fucking ridiculous. You guys are fucking. I'm not playing. I'm not biting anymore. Fuck you both. We're done. Cody, think about the pants. Whoa. Why don't you both kick rocks? Got it?
Well, I think we probably covered that episode pretty good.
Yeah. Let's get to the good 3 episodes.
All right, we can jump to episode 8, The Spoil. Raylan is assigned to protect a local coal mine executive as she tries to buy up the land for the company, but faces opposition from the Bennett clan. So, hey, the Bennetts are in this episode, so Cody's back on board.
100%. I do love when the episode basically starts with Raylan and Winona talking about it. You've been ducking the calls and doing all this situation. And she's like, well, I'm getting a divorce and I didn't want you to feel obligated, blah, blah, blah. I like Winona. You're saying that she does some bad. I overall enjoy Winona as a character. I think that's good. But what I like the most is Raylan goes to the batting cage and his boss shows up to the batting cage and the guy's like, put a helmet on, follow the law. I am the law. Like, what happens if I beat?
I'm
going to call the cops.
Follow the law.
Follow us. What about the law if I beat a kid? What if I beat a kid up right now? Like, then you should know how to follow the law. But yeah, they're struggling with that because I don't think that's the moment where he calls him in his office and is like, no, it's not that.
No, yeah, that comes later. Yeah, that's the
moment.
moment where Raylan kind of figures out, like, okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure Art knows what we did.
What the fuck do you mean? Do you think Art knows? God, anybody with a brain cell knows that he watches Winona walk out.
Perfectly reasonable excuse for why they were down there.
I'm not getting gaslight. Fuck you both. That's stupidity. That's stupid writing.
But yeah, so Raylan gets assigned to do a guard detail with this lady. So he's pretty much really aligned with Boyd because they're pretty much kind of protecting the same person as interests, at least. So we got Boyd, and then the Dickie and Coover are kind of going around trying to get people to sell their land. So we got a lot going on this episode. I think
either Mags is really sick or she plays sick so fucking well, and I don't know which one it is. Like her, like having to like do the whole like sneeze and stuff. Like it sounds like it's great. If that's acting, she's impressive as fuck. But yeah, like that's the great thing about Mags as a character. Like she's so two-faced. So when she's talking to the girl, oh yeah, I love the idea. Everything's good. Like that. We'll get everybody together, get a meeting for you. No problem whatsoever. Everything will work out. So she like seems like a helping hand. Raylan is not looking like he's believing a shit that Mag says anymore because that has kind of been riffed up.
No, yeah.
And then he gets in a fucking full-on fight with her son. They just brawl in the fucking. Raylan gets his ass whooped.
Oh yeah. That guy's a little bit bigger than Raylan.
Yeah.
But Mags tries to break it up eventually by like hitting him over the head with like a freaking
shovel
or something. Yeah, shovel. We also learn kind of why Dickie hates Raylan so much is also the same reason why Dickie has that limp. Goes back to their baseball days. Let me see what else. No, I think the best part of this episode is the big meeting, the little town hall meeting where everyone Raylan gives his little speech, Boyd gives his little speech, then Mags comes and gives her speech, and just pretty much just wins everybody over.
Dude, she's doing this whole speech. The girl's doing the speech. Everybody sounds like, yeah, it sounds good, blah, blah. And then you just hear, and just Mags stands up and commands the entire room. She goes, "Big Pie coming in to save the people. Lovely. How about we tell them to shove it? Listen, I put some of my own personal money in. We tried to offer it to him. He denied it. And we're going to have a party down at my place. Everybody's invited and does all this thing. And like basically said, no problem. We'll get everybody in, pulls them all in, and Max steals the show and just undercuts her right at their kneecaps. And Raylan saw it happen and just couldn't stop it because Mags has got that much power.
Okay.
Well, the problem of, the oil speech is that she was trying to do crowd work and didn't realize, Raylan wasn't going to be completely on board.
Yeah, he didn't have much. And then let me see what else we got. Yeah, the only part about this episode I really liked was they had the whole shootout at Arlo and Aunt Helen's house when they were trying to get the. I think it's just they're last episode we didn't really have an action scene, and so far this episode we don't really have an action scene. We need to have a shootout or something, so let's just throw that in there.
Listen, I'll give Cody this. The weird thing, I don't really know why they felt like they had to put a capper on last week's episode of this is how the court case thing nobody gave a fuck about the court case. It was we wanted to, listen, I want to know what's happened with the money and it was going to get back in there. I didn't give a shit about
yeah, they could at least got the snipers last episode. Oh. But and then of course Mags pretty much says at the end of the thing is hey, everyone, I'm having a cookout at my place and everyone's invited. I hope you all come and we'll talk about everything. So that kind of sets up for the next episode too. But yeah, it's a good episode.
You want to talk about a fucking episode?
we're gonna go into the hootenanny.
All right, let's go to episode 9. Brothers Keeper. As the coal mine makes one final attempt to negotiate with the Bennett clan, Loretta begins to piece together what the Bennetts did with her father.
Now, we also apparently Boyd though realized what.
Oh yeah, the end of the last episode, Boyd kind of figures out what everything is going on. He kind of pieces it all together. Smart guy, that Boyd.
He saw the script. But he sees what's going on and what Matt and basically knows how to get a cut from what it's going to end up needing to be done because it's not as simple as buying land as so much as the girl thinks it is, and Mags knows it isn't.
Oh yeah,
and Boyd is not invited to this party. He is says everybody can come to the cookout. He is not invited, and Mags has this genuine tries to have this nice conversation with the girl because she's taking care of her and she's just dropping things and slipping over through her words and not really figuring it out. And her son, the guy with the kid with the cast, that she broke his hand.
Yeah.
She says some horrible things about him on the other side where he's still listening. So he's going through a drug bender right now. He's not in his right state. Cooper. And kind of mad at her because she's carrying she's the new shiny toy that Mags is fun.
But yeah, we got the big party at the house and pretty much all the characters show up. Even though Boyd's not invited, he brings Ava along with him as they got some business to do. They get to have some nice time there, and Raylan's there with the coal mine lady. She's got to deal with Mags too, so they all kind of Boyd and all of them kind of have a sit down and kind of discuss it all. And Mags ends up making a pretty good deal for herself, and Boyd kind of works his way into it a little bit too, because he's the one that figured it out. They needed the lands for the roads and everything.
Well, Max just basically hits her with, "That's great. I'm glad she sent you up here. That's a beautiful idea. We'll take 3 times as much."
Why
What?
don't you go ahead and
Like,
call them?
not at all. Oh, child, they sent you up here without even knowing anything. You can have all these other lands you want. The ones up here, you'll never get, because you never get these trucks up these hills with as long as I'm here.
That's right.
So why don't you get on the phone, figure it out? And they end up getting a deal. And they're like, we'll cut a deal. Like, they end up agreeing because Mags is 100% right. So she ends up cutting the deal, but she tells everybody in the town that she wouldn't sell and blah, blah, blah. She was holding out for her own and her own kin and everything like that. And they agree. And she's like, "I want an upfront stake right now." And he goes, "That's not how this works. You can contact the lawyer. I've done my part. Have a good one." So basically, the deal is done. She's going to sell the land for it, and Mags gets what she wants. Again, goes from nice to just angry as fuck in a heartbeat. She is,
She's a master chess player. She figured it all out and played it perfectly. Her and Boyd even, yeah. At the party though, Loretta, she kind of noticed that Coover has a watch that looks strikingly like her dad's watch. So she's gonna do some looking into that as well. As let me see. Yeah.
Well, it's before that happened. Like, Max is sitting on the thing and she's talking to her and she goes, "Go on, go talk to Coop. I've done something that's going to change everything. You're going to be proud of old Max here. Don't worry."
Yeah.
And then they do that whole like sing along thing together,
No.
which Mark probably turned off. He probably hated it. They were singing. He's like, "Get the fuck off my screen." Yeah, he's like, "Oh, fucking move on." But yeah, he's wearing his watch, and she knows, like, that's my dad's. Well, what the fuck? Like, what happened to him? And sets out a plan in motion to get that watch back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she really just wants to confirm that it's the watch. So she like brings him like some weed and stuff or something, like laced with something to kind of like where she can like get in there and take a look at it, and does confirm that it's the watch. And she feels a little scared at that point. She calls Raylan, lets her know that she needs some help, and he does a U-turn as he's about to go drop off the executive, which they kind of had I don't know if he hooked up with her or not, sort of thing. They kind of like cut away as it seemed like they were going to hook up, but we don't really know for sure. But yeah, Raylan races over there, and at that point, Coover, I don't. He was kind of like playing possum, comes up and he's got the girl.
So he's in there. He acts like he falls asleep. She goes in, sees the other brother passed out, grabs it, and then hears him stir awake, calls Raylan, panicking, and then she's awake and gonna threaten to kill her. And the other brother tries to stop. Mama's not gonna be. And he's all lost, and he beats the living shit out of him, knocks him out, and then there's a whole chase between it, which is just Coop's lost it, and he's going down. He's chasing after her, which Raylan gets there. Well, Raylan first gets there, kicks the shit out of the guy that didn't really do anything. He's trying to protect him. He hits him in the leg.
He might have gone over here, so there might be this
tell me. I
in
didn't
the ground.
Raylan, I promise I didn't. He ends up getting into a fight, and then
Cooper's got him over the hole. He's trying to push him in there, and Loretta comes and distracts him so Raylan can kind of like shoot him, and then off in the hole with him. Yeah,
falls down, and they're all sitting there, and there's another body down there. Well, I'll tell you who that other body belongs to. Found your daddy.
No, yeah. Mags gets there afterwards, and she's just like upset. She finds out that Cooper's dead, but the thing she's most upset about is that Loretta is gone now, and that she didn't even get to say goodbye to her. And this is like, oof.
That acting in that scene alone is some of the best thing, because she's like, "Where's she at? She's gone. I need to see her. Please, Raylan, please." And Raylan's like, no, she's been through enough. And like, please. And then all of a sudden she's like, "All right, and just like turns her emotion off and just leaves.
flips.
I'm just like,
oh yeah.
oh, she's got like tears welling up, looks so sad, and then her eyebrows drop, and she's just like, nope, fine. She's been through enough. Oh, like if they didn't play that at the Emmys, I don't know what you played. Such a good performance. Literally turns and goes, let's go. What? That's not the same human. Oh,
great stuff.
it is arguably one of like, it is a fantastic episode.
Oh, yeah.
Like start to finish, so much character development, so many plots, so much mags, which makes it a fantastic episode for me. I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do when she's not next season. Like I already know she's not next. I'm just gonna be fucking pissed.
What did you think about this one, Mark?
Oh, so good.
I was very good. Like I what's kind of interesting is I really, really like the idea of Boyd kind of being this private security for this mine. I thought it was going to be something that, could have been a neat story on like, oh, is he going to get like his own, like, like Kentucky bluegrass, like team, and they're going to protect these. Like I was my mind was going all these places with these ideas. And then it just turns into this thing, which I didn't see coming, which I thought was great. Maybe a little missed opportunity, but like anyway, we get to Boyd turning back in, like at least taking his steps into being like the crime lord, like we thought we were going to get from the beginning. I think his progression of like slowly getting there has been really good. And then like we get into this party thing, like we don't really know what's going on, and nice touch of like this watch thing, even though like I don't know what the fuck the girl was doing, just sitting in the room holding this watch. Like, listen, you got the watch, just get the fuck out of there. I don't know why we're waiting around.
She had to make the phone call right there.
Fucking what like there's a fucking guy like right across from her sleeping. Like, I mean
to be fair, she's like 11.
And guess what? Still dumb.
And she just found out her dad died. Most likely.
I mean, go be sad about it outside, from a comfortable distance away.
At least she had the presence of mind to call Raylan and didn't just like get killed like right there.
I also want to bring this up. Just did think it was funny. Is Raylan like our first male protagonist that can actually stop himself from having sex, like with just random women? I think he's the only one. Like he'll find himself in a lot of those situations, but in several times he's like, no, I can't do it this time.
Walt never cheated, did he?
I mean, I don't think he really cared about like.
I mean, that's true too.
I mean, Raylan's like the only like so far like stereotypical good guy we've really kind of had as someone we followed.
Walt did it for the family.
Oh
God! What? We're just going to defend Don Draper every episode as possible, but I bring up Walt, and you're like, "Oh, he cooked meth and he killed people." Fuck off! He did it for his family.
Yeah, like Don never murdered him.
That we know of. He definitely probably killed some people. He was in war. Liar.
I mean, he was there for like 6 months, and then like he left.
Stolen valor.
I mean that's not good, but like.
You know what? Anybody that wants to befriend Mark, be friends with Mark, because he'll fucking fight for you tooth and nail, even when you're a scumbag.
As long as you're interested.
When you get a significant other, I'm gonna play this and be like, "Hey, I hope he fights for you as hard as he fought for Don fucking Draper." Let me tell you that much.
Oh god!
All right, last episode.
All right, last one. Justified this week. Episode 10, Debts and Accounts. As Winona begins divorce proceedings, Raylan begins to contemplate his future as a marshal. Meanwhile, Dickie Bennett takes exception to his family's new business arrangement with Boyd Crowder.
Give me the scene with his boss and Raylan in the thing, and he's like, I'm just trying to figure. Oh, why do you want to figure it out? Tell me why you want to figure it out, Smack. And he's like, let's just be honest. You want me to pretend that I didn't see what I saw, but I know what I saw. And let's be real. I'm stuck with you. Whether good or bad, I'm stuck with you. You're a lousy marshal.
Oh, yeah.
Good lawman. But you are what you are, and nothing I'm going to say is going to change any of that. You're not going to change. You're not going to do anything different. So just do what you got to do, and let's move on. We're not going to speak on it anymore.
You know that thing we're never going to talk about? We're never going to talk about it.
Oh, what a scene.
And also, I'm not going to worry about it because I think you're going to die in a gunfight at some point.
Yeah. And then we followed that scene up with the direct scene of Mag sitting down with Raylan's mom and puts money on the table to settle the debts and accounts. There was a truce formed so long ago, and she's like, that shit is done. We're not doing that, I'm losing my boy. I decided to cut ties with them, settle my accounts and debts.
Like, I
You don't have to do
Raylan,
this.
but I will try to keep the peace.
I told Raylan to leave your family alone, and look where that got us. And then the guy comes up to us and goes, "You went to sell land? You told us all this stuff, and you sold out." And then she does that voice. She pulls up. Your kid's gonna be good with you, whether you're alive or dead. Like just whispers in her ear, like, I bet your kids will like you more. Are they gonna be safer with you alive or dead? You decide. I'm like, shit.
Don't ever talk to me like that again in public.
Don't ever know me. Oh, I love fucking Max.
That's good stuff. And I love how Doyle was smart enough. He pinned the Loretta's dad's death. It's like, oh yeah, Coover did that. So that's all right. That's taken care of now.
Oh, such a good line.
But yeah, Mags is settling more debts and accounts because she pretty much tells Dickie that he is out of the family now because he went against the family. So good luck.
He was gonna hurt her. Then you should have got me.
Mm-hmm.
Be in that situation, Mags, there's nothing we could have done.
Which, if he had let him just kill the girl anyway, like he probably is also still out of.
Oh yeah. He was in a no-win situation there. Let me see.
And apparently, what's the girl's name? Kaylin.
Loretta.
I know Abby. I know her name Abby in Last of Us. She's not. She's not. She's got to go to a foster care thing. It's like they're good people. I don't know them.
I don't know them. They speak English weird.
Gonna be real honest with you, they gotta be better than the last place you're at. Like, I don't know that for sure.
Honestly, probably the last two places she was at.
That's so true.
They don't let me grow weed in the attic. I don't like it here. Oh goodness.
Boyd is not.
Yeah, Boyd is apparently he's going out on his own now, and he's hooked up with his cousin Johnny, who we thought died last season. I have to go and amend the kill count now.
Was he not dead?
I was pretty sure he was dead. Like, he was on the kill count.
Two people that have taken bullets in this show, they reincarnate, they bring back to make sure.
All he got is he's got a little bag now. But yeah, they're going to go off and do their own thing. They go recruit a devil to help them out. Boyd moved out of Ava's place because he said he's going to protect her. He can't be around her with all this stuff he's going to be doing, which she doesn't like that because she's like, hey, I'm doing this stuff with you. I mean, I already lied to the police and stuff for you. You can't just do that.
They rob a poker game.
Yeah.
Oh, their car's following Raylan at some point, and Raylan gets out of the car and is like, "Hey, you've been tailing me for a real long time. I'm not saying you're
I'm a little
following
out of
me.
sorts. I can't tell if you're following me or not. But at this
I'm
time,
up at this line. I'm gonna go right, and you guys are gonna go left. Now, if you go right, I'm gonna assume you follow me. And I just killed the guy last week.
they went left.
Sounds like a reasonable sense of talk.
But they do end up catching up with them later on in the episode. We have another shootout because I guess they it's like, yeah,
We need
can
action.
them shootouts. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was the thing. Because like this is whole like the whole Winona crux where like Raylan's like not sure about his future and he's like reeling like, oh yeah, you told me about the divorce and you're worried about me coming home. Like, well, what if I told you I go to a non-dangerous job and we could be together? How's that sound? And Winona gives him the can I think about it? I was like, what the fuck do you mean you gotta think about it?
You have
Didn't
to
I just
answer my
keep your ass
phone
out of
calls.
prison? Like, what is this?
The only time you talk to me is when you need a ride to a divorce attorney.
And Raylan's like, but I love you. And she's like, I mean, okay. I mean, I knew that already. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, what are we doing here?
She's been through some shit, all right?
Yeah.
I don't know. She sucks. Like, I was pulling for that relationship for a while. And then, like, did a complete 180. Like,
Who's shocked? Mark has turned his back on another female in the show.
He's still pro Ava, though, so we got a 50-50.
You're
like,
pro Ava, but you're battle Winona? You're dumb.
Oh, she's gonna be back. She's gonna be back with that dumbass like who keeps mortgaging his houses on horses. Like it's gonna happen at some point. She's an idiot.
Well, he's the safer option.
We're going to be episode of season 5, and it's going to happen, and Mark's going to be like, fucking told you, Cody, you dumbass.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff.
Anything else? They get a shootout to kill people.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Raylan says he's gonna quit, but we'll see. Season 2, so we'll see how that shit goes.
Based on the season run, I don't like his chances of getting out anytime
I mean,
soon.
it's this after this season, the rest of the show is just him teaching people how to shoot at Glencoe. So,
And he's got a whole spin-off show on top of this, so who knows? All right. Dun, 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 dun. Ready?
All right, let's go talk about some gods again, the old gods and the new.
Oh.
Theon seizes control of Winterfell. Jon captures a wildling named Ygritte, and the people of King's Landing begin to turn against King Joffrey. Who knew?
No. Congratulations, everyone. I called this last week. Oh, we're going to have a new bad guy of the week this week. Unless something happens, I would love to have a conversation about that.
No, we might. We'll see. Yeah,
Theon, and the Iron Islands. They have now taken Winterfell, which is the quickest siege of capital ever. Because Theon, you lived here forever. We thought you were good. Like, come on in. And he goes into Bran's thing and it's like, "We taking your castle." Like, all right, cool, whatever. Yeah, we put hooks over the wall and took it in. Got it. Now you're gonna seize it. I won't do that. You will, or we're gonna kill everybody. All right.
All right, whatever. Got me there.
Got it. It's his. Well, we got like them. What's his name? The older guy. He sends off a raven.
Master Lewin or whatever.
Yeah.
He lets it out. Lets them know that they've been overtaken.
They've been sieged.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, Theon. You're fucking an idiot.
And everyone's kind of going along with it till Sir Roderick gets back. And he's not a big fan of Theon right now, and he definitely lets him know.
No, these old guys just can't. Sometimes they can't stop talking. They'll know. It's bad for their health. And it turned out for him, it was really, really bad for his health.
I mean, to be fair, he wouldn't have thought Theon would be capable of something like that, which technically he barely was.
I do love Roderick's line of like, I should have put a sword in your belly instead of your hand. Spits him, and then they have seized that he needs to die for his crimes because they won't ever take him serious if not.
Yep. So Theon has to go chopping away at that neck.
You truly, Theon, anything last words? You truly are lost, Theon Greyjoy. And takes off his head after 6 or 7 whacks and kicks it off.
That was awesome.
I remember the first time I watched this was like friends are like, not as clean as Ned. I'll tell you that. I was like, yeah, thank you.
Well, Ned had like a
massive sword.
Like it's like one like he just had to get that thing up there, and the sword was going.
Well, maybe don't use that sword to chop someone's head off. You know what? Put him in a cage, put him in a thing, and then go get you a sword that can cut his head off. You know what looks really bad to everybody? Just chopping at someone's neck until the head pops off. It looks real bad. But I'll be honest with you, one clean slice or that. I think I'd fall in line a little bit closer if that was the result. I don't want that. That seems
everyone seemed pretty quiet after that. So I guess mission accomplished. Then we get other stuff. This episode, I love just like the Tywin Arya relationship in these couple episodes here. They're so great together. They're back and forth, and this episode.
Such an underrated character duo. Like a show that has a lot of good ones. This is one that I
forget about.
Yeah, mild spoiler. We don't really get a ton of this duo.
No.
And I wish we gotten so much more.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And it seems like, because I think it's because they just don't know who either really are. Like, I know Arya, like, knows of the name probably or of the house, but like there's no like real animosity towards him at this point. It's more of survival, and he doesn't know she's a Stark at all. So then it's this camaraderie, like he sees something more in her than what she's letting on. Now if he knew she was a Stark, it'd be a different conversation.
And also he's just surrounded by idiots at this castle, so it's like I got someone who I could actually kind of have an intelligent conversation with, so that's nice.
We do the Castle Black, the Night's Watch.
The Night's Watch, yeah.
They capture a wildling. 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm. No, just the one.
Just the one. Female.
Yeah, just needed the one, yeah.
And left Jon Snow to take care of the receipt to take her out.
Yeah, they couldn't wait around 2 seconds for him to chop her head off. So they're like, oh, yeah, you can handle that.
That was a poor decision. I mean,
well, you know, based on what we know, correct move. But overall, like, you got to figure it out. Yeah, but he goes to chop her head off.
He can't do it.
Doesn't. Like, I remember I can't believe he missed. Bitch, he did not miss. There's not a shot in hell he missed. He chose not to, and she ends up like running. They end up tackling, and they're so far away from the group now. How fucking far did all of his men just get in that quick of time just to leave?
Well, I mean, he chased her for a little bit.
I know, but like, wouldn't you turn quiet, wide? Man, what the fuck is that running and huffing and puffing? Turn around. They're like halfway over the mountain by the time. Like,
I mean, also, how many icy mountains did they pass to get to this icy mountain?
Oh yeah, and John probably wasn't really paying attention to the mountains as they was going at. So it's like, oh, I don't know where I am. I can't like ask her for directions. But yeah, they're awesome together. I just love.
You took a vow that you can't touch a girl. You can't touch a girl.
We'll stay warmer if we stay close. And just her just like rubbing up on him. I'm just trying to get comfortable.
The funny thing is, like, they're married in real life, which is even
you can see
funnier.
they have such great chemistry.
Yeah, like they're just like she had to have a blast with that fucking role. We do find out that Tyrion got his wish. He is sending off Marcella to Dorne. He does get that. And then Joffrey and them running through, and they're like starving, and they're not getting enough food, so they're mad at the king. So they show shit at King Joffrey. Yeah, hits him in the face.
Not a big fan.
Joffrey reacts like every king should if they get hit with face. Kill them all. Murder every single one of these fucking people.
They don't like hearing that either. So we got a nice little riot going here.
And gets one of my favorite moments in the show is when Tyrion smacks him in the face. Did it fall off? You got hit with a mud pot and then decided to kill everyone.
And then the saves Sansa from getting raped and killed. So yeah, that's a fun sequence. But yeah, Tyrion just slapping Joffrey. Oh man!
You struck again. Did my hand fall off?
I also love going back to that maester or priest or whatever, that guy just getting torn apart by the crowd over there.
Oh yeah, just ripping an arm off.
Sansa is almost to get sexually assaulted, and fucking Hound lifts up that guy and just punches his guts from his fucking thing. God. Like, things you just can't unsee.
We also have Arya almost gets caught snooping around with the letters, and the guy's going to run off and tie Tywin. So she finds Jack and Hagar and is like, "Yo, go kill that guy." I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure." No, now.
You must never tell a king. It has to be ready. Do it.
Which, like, this has got to be like her worst move. Is like she should have just said Tywin Lannister is my second name. Go kill him.
Fuck you. I know what comes. No. I need him fucking alive. Like, that's how it ends. Like, that episode, how it ends, where he gets shot like that, and like it's such a like, how the fuck's this even possible? Like, remotely possible?
Oh, it's such a great scene. He just opens the door. He's about to and then just falls dead.
He tried to kill me, and now I want to pay for it. But we also get oh my god, what was the part that I was just about to talk about? Fuck. This is by far the weakest Dany stuff in the show.
This whole season.
Dragons, I can't have my ships. I'm sorry. Like, blah, blah. Oh, fucking kill them. Just, can they be big already? And can you burn this fucker to the ground? Like, it's just, I just don't care.
Because that's the only thing that happens. Oh, wait, no, wait. Like, there's two things. Is she goes, sees that guy, and then they find that the guy, because the black guy really wants to have sex with her and like marry her, and like that. That's his thing. And then they go back to his house, and I guess they raided his house.
Yeah, they killed a bunch of her guys, and the dragons are gone. Bum bum bum. Where are my dragons?
My dragons! Where are they? Also, the wildling girl that they originally kidnapped.
Osha,
so they can get out of the situation. We had, just similar to Justified, we didn't get tits for a couple episodes, so we had to get tits in this episode. That was a guarantee.
Yeah.
And Theon cannot think with anything but his cock. And then listen, Rob is infatuated by a lady that is not.
I mean,
got
if
the
you
last
see a lady
name.
cut off a dude's foot, I mean that's it. You're done. It's done for her.
Did you see how she handled that saw?
Cadman is like, listen, don't you go marrying that girl. I'm going to turn around and like I just don't do it.
It's that classic. I'm not gonna do it. I did it. Yeah, you fucked everything. Good job. But yeah, he is gone, and then Bran and them are gone.
Yeah, Hodor and Osha and Bran and the direwolves, they all get out. Yeah, so hey, cool.
Yeah.
There's
cool.
some good stuff in this episode.
Yeah.
It's a really good.
It's all situational. It's all building.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
So I think we can jump to episode 7, A Man Without Honor. Bran and Rickon have escaped Winterfell. Theon tries to hunt them down, while Dany's dragons have been stolen, and Jon travels through the wilderness with Ygritte as a prisoner, and Sansa has bled is now ready to have Joffrey's children. So pretty eventful.
I thought it'd be less messy. Yeah. I couldn't imagine the panic that I would get up to if I woke up and realized that time had finally happened and now I have to actually sleep with this man. Which I don't think he's really into girls, so I don't think you really have to worry too much about it. So he just probably beat your ass instead of sleep with you. But
I doubt he's going to be a gentle lover.
Please stop talking. Joffrey fucking is just something I would rather not. I love that Theon wakes up and looks around and they're gone. And like, wow. And then they send on a manhunt to find them, and you're never gonna find them.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a good look in front of all your guys.
How old are you, boy? For the fucking night of John and her stuck on the mountain back together. I love a solo, just those two. I love their, like, I could do an entire show of them just traveling together. I think they're so funny together. And fucking, let me tell you, somebody dying right in front of Tywin, he does not take that fucking well at all.
He's a really go-getter when it comes to getting answers. he definitely gave the kill count a nice jump in this episode.
My favorite part, like, he goes, "We're running a minute. The man came for my neck. I want his name, and I want his name, and I want his head." Like, that's simple. Like, man tried to kill me. It's over.
He just got done yelling at these guys about torturing and killing people, and now he's like wiped out. I think I counted like 28 bodies. But yeah. This episode also has like a really nice moment with Jaime and his cousin, kind of just like reminiscing about being squires. And it's a really nice moment, at least until Jaime just like beats his cousin to death. So he can escape.
That was the only option.
And it sucks because he doesn't even get any far, because they pretty much immediately capture him back again and drag him back to camp. So he killed his cousin for nothing.
Yeah, he sucks at running away.
Big one, I would say, is Jaime gets put in the other Lannister, right? Gets put in the cell with him, and he ends up killing him.
Yeah.
And which, I mean, I don't think he needed to do all that to get the other guard in there, but then he ends up killing one of the
the Karstarks. Yeah.
He's basically just trying to put himself in a situation to get out of that cell and figure out a way to like get a sword in his hand to handle his shit himself.
He gets halfway there.
Right. And John lets his guard down again. Gets kidnapped by some wildlings.
Yeah. In this episode too, we get the first "You Know Nothing" Jon Snow, which is just the all-time classic.
How old are you? You boy. Yeah. The Dany stuff gets good in this episode, right, guys?
Oh yeah. There's definitely some drama with the 13, or should I now say the 2?
Is it
Fuck
weird?
off.
I was gonna say, is it weird that I didn't realize
Yes.
until this time around that the black guy was working with the weird wizard guy? Like, I didn't really catch that the other times.
Well, I mean, you probably got distracted by the fact that there was like 11 warlocks killing everyone.
You probably just like tuned out this entire fucking storyline.
The first couple times.
Your dragons are waiting for you in the House of the Undying.
I wish I was in the Undying. I wish I was dying. I hate this shit. Like, it's a fine storyline because you have to build the character and let her dragons grow, and like she has to like face with betrayal and stuff. I understand every like plot line.
Yeah.
I just don't care when everything else around it is so good that when we stop off here, I'm just like, he's bad. He's fucking weird. They have your dragons. The fat old guy has nothing to do with this. Nothing. He didn't do anything. He doesn't know what's going on.
What about all the guys in cars like telling Daenerys that hey, Jorah wants to have sex with you, and she's like, no, he doesn't. He must be talking about somebody else.
And she tells Jorah to go find her dragons, and he goes and talks to. Is that like because is she like another like red lady type thing? The guy or the lady that he goes and talks to, that's who she kind of like reminded me of, but I don't know. I don't think they ever really flesh out that lady because she was in like the last couple episodes ago. She had that cool weird mask get up. But
I always felt like I got to see your nose to know you're important.
And this episode 2 does have, I think, probably my favorite exchange between Tyrion and Cersei. It's kind of like the closest they have to kind of like a heart to heart, and they kind of like talk some stuff out. And I thought that was a really good.
I think it's 2 great scenes with Cersei, with her and Sansa
she's
too.
Sansa too, yeah. So Cersei's
where Sansa's like, this week. I'll love him, I promise. You might.
Like anything's possible.
You love your kids. You got no choice in that, but
it could happen. He'll put you on in the end. Like, do me a favor, love your children.
Yeah,
I'll love Joffrey. You might. Chances are unlikely.
Odds are you're not, but it's cool. It's fine.
You can
I like how happy he looks. We do see an old guy from this like Stark army is like, he killed my boy. He wants justice for Jaime killing his son, and Catherine's like, no, we need him alive. Blah blah blah. Yeah, like Catherine won't do anything fucking dumb at any point to like screw any of this stuff up. But like, goddamn.
We do have the Mountain shows up in this episode too, being played by a different actor. Briefly,
it's the same actor as original as so far. It's just right.
No, I think it's a different actor.
That's a different guy.
The first, he's taller and skinnier than the guy that did it the first time around. So it took them a while to try to figure out how to get the Mountain.
He was like a character like who I kept forgetting that we knew who he was, because every season we saw him, it was a different guy.
Right, because he says his name, and I was like, oh wow, that's because once you see the actual Mountain, like as the person,
they got it right.
It's completely of a This is who they're fucking scared of. That's fucking Sir Dunk. That's Duncan, buddy. You're just a tall fucking hedge knight, buddy. Give me the Mountain. When is the Mountain? Next season?
I think they settle on the right.
Oh, it's definitely next season.
Yeah.
Right? Or season 4?
It might be season 4. I don't know.
Mountain?
I'm not 100%.
I don't know. We haven't seen the other episodes, so
we'll talk off call. I think there's one scene that pops up, but I think that is season 4.
Yeah, I think season 4 is the next time you see the Mountain.
Do we get an entire season without the Mountain?
I think we might.
It's possible.
I don't know.
I think it's
I mean, he was barely in this season, so
that's true. He's barely in both seasons.
Yeah. But I think that pretty much covers
Oh,
everything.
no.
Oh wait, no, we got the very end of the episode here.
We're leaving two big slabs on the table here.
Everybody
Yeah.
do your best impression of his cry. No!
Yeah, so I guess Theon found Bran and Rickon because he shows in the courtyard.
Yeah.
Got two burnt up bodies. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
it's pretty sucky. So I guess we add a couple more Starks to the kill count. Hey, I mean, he killed a crippled and a little kid, but hey, what you gonna do? I guess that's kind of like bad guy behavior. Cody might be onto something.
I mean, they shouldn't have run away, you know. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. All they had to do was sit there. He was treating them pretty nice.
Crazy. Hey, Theon, just a real quick question for you. First time caller, long time listener. How the fuck do you think this is going to age for you, buddy?
Oh, we do have, I think, is it this episode or the episode before where Bolton tells Rob that his bastard will go to Winterfell and save his brothers.
it was because it happened because the Maester sending off that message and Rob getting it was the same episode.
Oh yeah, it will be his.
Well,
great
that's
honor.
very nice of the bastard to go to Winterfell to help.
Well, he's in the area. Like he can just do like a drive by.
Yeah,
Like,
he can do
You
it.
know, like
Seems like a stand-up guy.
you know, like whenever you
He's
ask your
going to
neighbor,
go
to,
save Winterfell. So I mean, that's got to be a good guy. Yeah.
it's you know, like whenever you ask your neighbor to like feed your dog when you're out of town, it's basically like that. Like you know,
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet him. I can't. I hope he's good. I hope he's a nice guy.
I mean, his dad seems like a pretty cool, chill dude. So I mean, he's got to be cool.
Oh,
All right. So I guess
we'll find out, right?
We got to figure out some bad guy of the week. So let's see. Let's give us some nominees. Do we got any nominees?
Listen, I know we're training a certain direction, but Joffrey still wanted to kill a whole bunch of people just because he got shit.
This is true. This is true. And he yelled at his uncle. And
how many people did we see die?
I mean, at least
there was a few. Yeah.
Theon goes back to the castle where he was raised, chops the dude's head off, and pretends to burn. He does kill 2 children.
I mean, the dude did provoke him, so I don't know if we can.
And he burned them both and put them on display.
I mean, if they hadn't ran away, he wouldn't have had to do that.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm going to throw out somebody from a completely different show. I'm going to throw out Philip this week because he was kind of a dick in that second episode. He was bad to his family. He was bad to Martha. He almost beat the shit out of that priest guy.
I'm not saying Philip
killed 3 U.S. soldiers.
I don't give a fuck. That's the job. We're Team USSR here, okay, buddy? We're Team USSR. We have to be.
I mean,
because you know who's on the other side? Stan. And fuck Stan. Listen. No. I'd maybe give it to.
Is there anyone from Justified who's really bad?
I could give it to, but he died, so I think he got his comeuppance.
Vancouver, yeah. I mean, he wasn't that bad.
My vote is for Theon. If you guys want to do some fucking goofy shit and give us fine. I'm not going to fall for the bait.
I mean, I do feel kind of bad for Joffrey. He had a 3-week run there, but I
Joffrey just didn't have enough this week to be in contention. Plus, he got slapped, which was satisfying. I don't need to give him back out of the week.
Okay, I guess that kind of washes all his bad duties since he got slapped. So he gets a pass this week.
You believe what he did is worse than what Theon did?
I mean, ultimately, I think Theon is a better person than Joffrey. But
fuck are you smoking?
He's just trying to look good in front of his guys. He's trying to prove something to his dad. He just wants his dad to love him. That's all.
Yeah.
I think Joffrey's a better, more understandable character than Theon.
I mean, like,
One's made from incest, has no choice in the matter.
Yeah, but he's like the king. He can do whatever he wants now.
I mean,
You can't get mental health services in fucking Westeros, buddy.
Okay, I'm okay with Theon this week.
Yeah, it's fine. He did.
Oh, sorry, I tied your hands. All right, that's the week. Next week we'll rank season 2 of all these shows up against season 1 of all these shows. Get the updated kill counts where we sit, and yeah, we will catch you next week as soon as I take the banner off because I'm an idiot. Bye. Have a good one.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.